Welcome back to Burn. I'm Coach Taylor. I'll be taking you through our Friday fun day. We're going to be working on some pull movements today. So we're going to hit some back, a little bit of biceps. We are going to throw some core and some conditioning in there as well. So let's get started. So in block 1 and block 2 today, both are going to be a 10-minute AMRAP, meaning as many rounds as possible in that 10 minutes. So push yourself. Try to get as many rounds done as you possibly can in that short period of time. Once you finish up with your block, you'll then move into a 10-minute conditioning section. Let's talk about our block and our exercises first. Our first movement is going to be 8 renegade rows, targeting that back and core, keeping a good plank position and pulling the elbows back. Now we can use a lot of different tools for that, but it's going to be 8 each. So that means 8 on each side, 16 total, however you'd like to look at it. Then we'll be moving into our 10 TRX high rows. For that, if you don't have a TRX or suspension piece of equipment at home, we have some towels that we can tie together. We also have some dumbbell options that we'll show you in a few. Then we have some 12 alternating gaiters. That's also going to be a suspension or TRX movement. If we need to, we can pull out some dumbbells for that one. Finish this off with 14 no push-up burpees. So down to an arm plank, hands on the ground, legs are going to kick out, and we're going to bring ourselves back up to a standing position. Just get to the floor and then stand up. If you want to scale that up a little bit, you can do a full burpee. When you get to your 10-minute walk, run, or conditioning section, first is going to be our base pace. If you have the ability to run outside, this would be essentially a slight jog, something that you should be able to have a conversation with somebody while doing that base pace. Then we'll be moving to our burn pace, which is going to be slightly faster, a little bit more intense, so we should feel that we are able to speak in a full sentence, but not stringing together multiple sentences. So the last is going to be that all-in. For our all-in, this should be non-conversational. I should be able to get out maybe 3 words, and that's about it. You should be pushing yourselves during, and you'll feel that same sensation slightly after the all-in section, because you're going to be a little out of breath for that one. Then we'll be moving back into a base pace for 1 minute. So far we are 3.5 minutes in. We'll do our 30-second burn pace, so just taking it up a slight notch, but then we're going to actually stop running and we're going to do some mountain climbers from that plank position, targeting the core, keeping the cardiovascular system very, very active. So we're going to go through that 2 times, and that'll be a total of 10-minute conditioning. So that's block 1. Let's get started. In block 2 today, we're going to be still working on those pull movements. It's also a 10-minute AMRAP, so remember that's as many rounds as possible in that 10 minutes. Same exact rep scheme, going 8, 10, 12, 14. We're going to start off with some dual curls. Now, whatever you have at home to use for this, whether that be a bag of groceries, case of water, anything along those lines, that's going to work just fine for this. Then we're moving into bent rows. That's going to be 1 arm at a time. We're going to do 10 of those on each arm, so 20 total. Next will be our wood chops, really targeting the core on this movement, so making sure we get some good rotation through the torso and really focusing on a lot of power driving from this movement. It doesn't take a lot of weight to force that power, and that change of direction is what's really going to engage that core. Lastly, we'll finish off with some windshield wipers, a great body weight movement, still working on that rotational strength. So this would be a good one to work our abdomen and just work our core and really work on that six-pack, because hey, first day of spring was this week, so that means we're getting ready for those summer bodies. Last, we'll go into our walk run. Once you finish your 10 minutes, you'll do your 10 minutes of conditioning section. The exact same setup from block 1. 1 minute base, 1 minute burn, 30 seconds all in, 1 minute base, 30 seconds burn, finish off with 1 minute of mountain climbers, and do that 2 times through for that conditioning section. Let's get it going with our block 2. All right, Fit Fam, great job. All right, Burn crew. All right, Burn crew, great job today on our Friday workout. I know your lats and biceps and upper back are starting to feel that quite a bit. My obliques and my core are on fire after those windshield wipers and our wood chops. Those are 2 moves that really get that core active. Do us a favor and comment below with a couple videos and just different resources. How are you completing these workouts? What are you using for your Renegade rows? What are you using for your TRX? Are you finding that the towels are a success? What's working? What isn't working? This is where we come together as a community during this time, and we help each other keep working towards our fitness goals. So let's comment, let's see some different ways that you're completing these workouts, and I look forward to hearing from you. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great weekend.